Sammy with Heavy Metal Television. We're here at a top secret location with Nightfall Blades. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Joe. Joe Noyes, bass.
Jess Mason, drums.
Go ahead. Evil Dave, guitar. I'm the other Joe, vocals.
Yeah, split up the Joes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with us. What do you guys have going on, like show-wise, anything?
Well, actually, for the past 6 months, we've concentrated on writing new materials. We're fortunate enough to get Joe number one. Which number one? I'm two.
So you're number one, you're number two.
That's,
I guess so.
We're going off a height.
That just started, so. Well, and so things.
So we're lucky enough to get Joe taking over the vocals for the band, and we have Jess Mason coming in, pounding the skins. So we have taken the last 6 months to write. We have our second album coming out, probably the winter, Dave. What do you think? Got that coming out in the winter time, and looking forward to playing we got our first show set up at the Marquee Theater in December.
Sweet.
So that'll be fun.
So I want to ask, where did the name Nightfall Blades come from? I always wondered. So
Well,
let's explain it.
basically, the world wants to know. We had our former singer, and bands know this, that when you try to come up with a band name, basically you make a list of all the stupidest shit on the planet, and then you narrow it down to some things that everybody kind of likes, and then you narrow it down to about 4 things that it's like, okay, well, I could deal with that. And then we didn't even really have a reason or meaning for it, but we just kind of were like, okay, we'll do that.
We all like
knives.
You know,
So we were just kind of like, yeah, that'll work.
You like number 94 and you like blades?
Yeah. I think I got that on my Spanish test, 94, so we went with that.
You always create the band name. The band name doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's what you make of the band name.
Yeah, that's true.
Music, music.
There's plenty of stupid band names out there, but the bands are great.
Our first choice was a symbol. Like
symbol?
Prince.
Like Prince?
Yeah, but we decided
What's your band name?
Verbalize
He
it.
just kept drawing dicks, and we didn't want to.
Right. Yeah. I tried to barge.
What about this one?
No balls.
Up,
We're not
down.
in.
The no balls thing was weird, though, dude. That was
Yeah.
weird.
But it did curve the
Right,
line.
So what inspired you guys to get into music and performing?
Well, you mean like since we were young?
Yeah, like why did you want to get in a band? Why did you want to go on stage and give music to the people?
I always loved music. For me, my experience was in junior high school, they always had PE and they had home ec where you could. Well, the year I joined junior high school, they came out with a classical guitar.
Yeah.
So I took that for 2 years, and I got to play the state fair and the Maricopa County Fair. And
Nice.
that's what got me into music. Shortly after that, I switched to bass, which is my first love, and the rest is history. Yeah.
Heavy metal got me into music.
Yeah.
It's,
You just wanted to be like those guys that you watch.
well, like, you know, you see it, and you always think it in your head. You're like, man, I just want to hear something so heavy, and then, you know, you see it, and then you're like, whoa, this is really real, and then, you know, bands, Pantera, Metallica, Chemical Corpse, seeing Ace Ventura way back in the day, you know.
Yeah.
You're like, is that real? Like, is that a real band playing right there? And from there, you're just like, oh, I gotta be a part of that. So that's what did it for me.
You just wanted to be a rock star.
I wanted to be a rock star. Yeah.
I just grew up listening to metal and the drive that came with it. You know, it was overpowering when you're at a certain age. You know, you just can't even control yourself when you hear it. The mosh pits and everything about it, you know, was just so, I don't know, intriguing. And then I was from a real small town growing up. I came out here in about 2001, and I ran into some guys at a bar one night, and they were part of a reggae band. And, you know, I like all kinds of music. So we were hanging out, and I was going to their shows and stuff, and we hung out for a while. And they used to have these parties at their house where, you know, everybody just kind of get together, drink and jam and hang out. And the guitar player and the drummer were from metal bands previously. And so between a set one night when they were jamming, they just started shredding. And I just grabbed the microphone and started going off. And people were like, what are you doing? You gotta,
What band you with?
yeah, exactly. I'm like, that's the first time I've ever done that. And then from there, it's just, yeah, been doing it since then. I love being on stage, though. I love it. It's a blast.
I don't know. My parents never had one bit of music in our house, like my entire childhood, and then I started digging like Stevie Wonder and stuff like that. I really, got into that when I was young, and then I heard Van Halen, and I was was like, hey, this is fucking cool. And then I heard like AC/DC, and I'm like, holy shit, this is really fucking cool. And that's when I picked up a guitar. And then I heard Metallica, and it was all over. And then I went from, you know, rock and roll to metal nonstop, and just practiced fucking 24 hours a day forever.
Working on your
yeah,
shreds.
and I'm still practicing.
Every day.
Every day, forever.
Never stops.
So I have to get back gossip next. So, or goodness, what do you guys think of the Arizona metal scene?
Oh.
Good and bad.
Well, you know, I mean,
Give us the gossip.
everything in life has good and bad. Let's
Yeah.
just leave it at that. But,
Yeah.
you know, I think what we do as a band, that's what makes us unique, and that's why we're able to, you know, write a lot of music and play a lot of good shows, and fortunate enough to have a lot of good bands who want to play with us. We focus on the positive.
Right?
Um,
Exactly.
you know, all our songs, you know, are about death and destruction. You know, so how much more
Typical
positive
metal
you need? No, but you know, we like to have a good time. We
Yeah.
like to laugh. Every time we practice, it's a blast. I can't wait to get here and actually bullshit with these guys and play music. So, you know, there is no negative as far as I'm concerned.
There's a
but
lot of support and
yeah, I mean, we have a lot of good
fun
friends.
bands and stuff.
A lot of good friends that come out to our shows and
Yeah.
support us, not only the musicians, the fans, which
Yeah.
I just totally don't understand sometimes how, you know, they like our shit. It's a really good
Feel
feeling
right.
to have someone that likes your fucking music. We have, you know, a guy in Flagstaff, Mark, that contacts us religiously that,
Yeah.
when's your next album out? We got a guy in Wisconsin, we have someone in Texas. You know, they take pictures wearing our shirts and send them in. You know?
That's
So
badass.
for me, I'm shocked every time I see that, and I'm honored to be able to be even a part of the metal scene. So that's the way we look at it, you know.
I think we're in a very unique spot as well. Being in Arizona, you can go see any genre of any music any night of the week in multiple cities, and you can go see a blues show and go see a metal show in the same night. Go see a country show, and you know, there's
all in one night.
there's so much music going around here, and it is, I guess, that is kind of the bad side about it, is that there's so much going on at any one given time. Like, there's so many times where, you know, Slipknot or something's playing at the main show, and then there's like, you know, 3 local bands playing
You gotta flip a coin.
a big show as well the same night. So I guess, you know, there's so much going on. It's not
That's
a
a
bad
good
thing,
problem
but
to
yeah,
have.
it's a good problem to have.
You know.
So yeah, you just got to deal with it. But
And you know, I think all of us, Joe, you were born here, right?
No.
Nevada. Sorry.
the rest of us,
Yeah. You know, we all grew up from children here, so this is our home. It's not really, you know, this is our metal home, not really the metal scene. So we just appreciate being around all of us.
Yeah.
you know,
It's totally different from me, from being a foreigner.
Right, right.
Coming out here and there's like so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
And you know what? You coming here too, we appreciate your culture and,
Yeah.
you know, get to
Right.
learn something new from you, you know, because we're stuck here in Arizona.
Yeah.
We're afraid to cross the border.
So you guys are Nitro Blades. You can check you guys out on Facebook.
We're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Get us on all the social media. So.
Sweet. I'm Sammy from Heavy Metal Television. This was Night 4 Blades. Check them out.
yes.